there's a product control team within finance where FRM CFAs get hired. You have done FRM.
Yes.
So first of all, how did it help you? Because you were previously into ops.
Yeah.
So having FRM did it help you in understanding products?
So that's why I really enjoyed doing FRM, and definitely doing an FRM really helped me to get in within the finance industry and to and especially within product control.
What is the key skill set? Like one of the things that you said, that if you understand product, so somebody who understands what is the OTC option products or swap products, then he will be better able to manage the PNL work.
PNL, yeah,
That's correct.
definitely.
Now, when you moved from product control to transformation,
Yeah.
what happens in that?
Honestly, very less chance that you'll have freshers. You definitely need to have that product control knowledge to enter this particular field.
Now, because a lot of students, they want to enter into investment bank, but they do not want to join ops.
Yeah.
So what is your take on that? Okay. And now, with respect to, since you have seen 3 different teams broadly, if somebody wants to succeed in the finance industry,
Yeah.
a fresher or say 1 year experience wants to get into investment bank, what are the skill set that he should ideally have? Hello guys, hi, this is Ganesh Nayak. I help finance professionals and students to excel in their career and become better version of themselves. And I'm back with one of my podcasts where I have got a guest who is going to be talking about his journey in the corporate world and how he has been able to go to particular roles, what are the challenges, what are the opportunities. And we are doing this podcast for the audience, for new people who are entering into the finance industry, so that they can understand what are the intricacies of the finance world. So, Pranav, thank you very much for taking out time and talking to us.
Pleasure.
So, uh, just for the benefit of the audience, if you can give a brief introduction about your career journey till now.
Sure. Okay. So talking about my journey. Okay, interesting. In a very interesting question. So I have I've worked in operations. I've worked in finance, product control, and my current profile is into transformation, which is also within the finance vertical. I have like a total experience of 9 years. So I have seen like different phases, like right from joining an institute, just post your management. So you have like as you enter the corporate world, there are like a lot of questions which are there in an individual's mind, because investment banking, like when you hear about investment banking, there's like a lot of glitz and glamour associated with it. So what is exactly that, and yeah, so far and so forth.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, for the benefit of the audience, uh, what exactly happens in a product control role?
Okay.
Because how many years you've spent over there?
Okay, so product control is where like I have spent my maximum time. I close to 6 years within product control.
Okay.
End to end.
So, in a very simple language, क्या होता है product control?
अच्छा, अगर हम product control की बात, so basically as the name suggests, it is a control function within the finance. Okay. So you have traders sitting in locations doing like basically generating revenue for the company, for the for the clients, and they and whatever they are generating, you actually need basically a control function like over it. So basically whatever they are like basic check and validation on the PNL, on the PNL attributes. So for people, I mean, let's to make it like very simpler. Like for example, a trader has made like around $100. There are different he may make $100 through different PNL attributes. Might be like this is a new trade, might be an MTM, might be a time theta. We will definitely talk about different these terminologies which I'm speaking about. But yeah, there are these different attributes which come in. So the role of a product controller is basically to check and validate that whatever the trader has made, firstly it is actually a valid one or not, and secondly also the systematic flow. like an end to end, if it's correctly flowing within the company's
Trading
systems.
systems.
Yeah, exactly, trading systems
Okay,
or
okay.
company systems. Yeah,
So in a very, so just to help for the benefit of the audience,
yeah,
so what is happening? Somebody is making a trade.
yeah,
He's saying I have booked $100 profit.
yeah,
You are basically validating whether the profit, where from what source the profit is coming,
yeah.
whether it is actually a paper profit or is it a real
Real
profit.
profit. Yeah.
Is it, so for example, for options, is it a the profit is driven by theta or
Mm-hmm.
delta?
Yeah,
What is the attribute?
yeah.
And then you basically book it and you validate it,
Valid.
and you basically also send it to the trading side, if I'm not
Trading
wrong,
side. Yeah.
so that they also
So
validate.
yeah, so okay, so basically we are like, honestly, the trader executes the trade on
Hmm.
T plus zero. He sends us the flash. Like
Hmm.
flash is like whatever his, like based on his expectation, what is the money he has made
Acha.
for a particular desk.
Hmm.
So within, within product control, the controllers look at individual desks, like what
Okay.
is the kind of money being made for that particular desk, what are the
Hmm.
and obviously your desk to desk would vary depending upon the kind of products being
Got it.
traded,
Yes.
what is the different investment strategy.
Hmm.
So an individual desk would have multiple portfolios within it.
Right.
Okay, and each portfolio would have a specific product flavor.
Okay.
So that is how your own product knowledge also gets enhanced. So now, like since I mean these are not your general like your vanilla products. This is like, because we are talking about investment banks here, so there are like a lot of customized products which the HNIs or the hedge funds deal with. So to understand the payoff or the valuation system, that is also paramount. I mean, not a compulsory thing within product control, but then it is definitely of interest to someone who wants to delve deeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say you're creating PNL, is it
Yeah.
you're basically doing anything related to accounting, or is it just I'm looking at where the profit is coming?
Okay, so there are two aspects, as you correctly put. One is the PNL and one is the balance sheet,
Okay.
which talks about the accounting part.
Okay.
So within product control, there is a daily PNL which happens. So like every day you will have a different PNL, and at the end of the month, there's a concept called month end, wherein the reconciliation happens between what the
Okay.
trader has done over the month,
Okay.
and then proportioning it to the balance sheet in an appropriate manner. So
Okay.
that's all about month end.
So every day you're creating a PNL, month end pay is getting reconciled, whether
Reconcile.
if you have made any mistake
Mistakes.
on a
Yeah, yeah,
daily
yeah,
basis.
yeah. And also there are like these monthly charges or monthly fees which get crept in within your daily number. So
Okay.
if you ask any product controller what is the biggest challenge, they will always say month end. So month end is something, because it's actually crazy, because it's like a lot of additional work. So we have like so for example, since we do the PNL, the product control function on T plus one basis. So for example, today like we'll be, so for example, like I would give an example of 1st May. Okay, so on 1st May we'll be doing the PNL of April month end.
Got
Okay.
it. So trade has been done,
Yeah.
and next day you're doing a PNL.
Next day I'm doing my PNL. But since it's a month end, my I mean I can still change my month end PNL till the first 4 days, depending upon when the ledger is locked. So
Okay.
there are
Okay.
so these charges and all these IPV valuations, any fees, any kind of charges which we need to put in the April month end, those can be taken up till the first 4 to 5 days, like depending upon each.
Every company
each,
does
yeah,
that,
every
basically.
company does that depending upon each investment bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with respect to PNL, so you're creating PNL for each entity
Yeah.
and for each product?
No, I would say this is at desk. Yeah, there is a like a general entity which is the main entity for an investment bank, where all the PNL gets parked.
Okay.
Then there are B2B, as in like mostly like just a layering between different entities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the key skill set? Like one of the things that you said, that if you understand product, so somebody who understand what is the OTC option products or swap products, then he will be better able to manage the PNL word.
PNL, yeah, yeah,
That's correct.
definitely. Yeah, I think you very correctly put. I think derivatives in general, if I put it that way. See, if I look at a management student, or maybe even a graduate,
Hmm.
for for that matter, or a person who's currently doing CA,
Hmm.
definitely they would have encountered this term derivative somewhere.
Right.
So there is curiosity. Okay, what is this all about? And within derivatives, you'll have your different like futures, options, like
Right.
your different kind of swaps. So okay, what are like basically what are these products? How are they valued?
Right.
How do they move on a daily basis? What are the
Mhm.
what are the principles which guide the
Factors
valuations?
which impacts the
Factors which
valuation.
impact.
Okay.
There are multiple factors there, like can be your market driven, can be your political driven, or any other, which would obviously drive your valuation up or down for these products.
Okay, wonderful. And do you guys generally product control teams, do they also look at whether a particular trader is making exceptionally more money and
Okay.
it goes to the risk team?
Mhm. Okay, yeah. There is definitely a process in every like an investment bank, wherein we monitor specific trades. Like for
Okay.
example, for example, on a day one, if a trader makes like a huge profit,
Hmm.
so that will definitely be scrutinized further. Whether it is through like, okay, what are the underliers? What did they actually move?
Okay.
Then we, as product controllers, we send out an email to the valuation team to check the valuation.
Okay.
Post that, the valuation checks it with the market risk team. So
Okay.
definitely there are these checks and
Checks and
controls
controls
which,
because
but
there's good chance that somebody could
yeah,
make
yeah,
a fraud
make a, yeah,
or incorrect trades have been booked.
incorrect trade, or maybe might be by a mistake or something. But so since I told, it's we are actually a control function, so it's
Right.
our role to like flag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you moved from product control to transformation,
Yeah.
what happens in that?
Okay, so transformation is actually a very different ball game. So if I talk about, if I compare like a product control versus a transform role,
Hmm.
so product control, you have like if I put it very simply, product control has a lot of tasks in a day. So for example, a daily a person comes, sits, there are like 10 tasks, like for example 10 tasks
Which he has to do.
which you need to do on a
Hmm.
daily basis. There might be few variations here and there, but almost 80% of your day is structured.
Structured.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is structured. But when I talk about transformation, it, like, honestly, it's like an ocean. Your day is not, it's not like, I would say, you it's like defined or process oriented.
Okay.
There is obviously structure, scheduling in it, but it is, I mean, it gives you more flexible, like a more flexible approach. So for
Okay.
product control, what happens is daily you do, I mean, like, there's daily, there's monthly, there is quarterly. Here, when we talk about transformation or we talk about projects,
Hmm.
these are not daily, weekly, monthly. These are like your yearly projects. They run over
Okay.
multiple years.
Okay.
So I mean, like, they, on a daily basis, you have done, you have
Hmm.
basically done something. Second day you may start from there, or you may pick up a different
So it's
different
more
it's
of
more
a
of a continuous process.
project management,
Yeah,
and we also call it as change the bank.
change the bank. Yeah, change the
So in a simple language, what we are trying to highlight is there is some new regulation, for example, coming in Basel 3, and you
bank.
have to implement it into the bank.
Yeah, into the bank. Yeah,
Now you are going to look at how it is going to impact the finance side or
yeah,
finance work,
yeah,
and you are going to implement it into technology,
Yeah.
the systems that they're using,
Yeah.
or the processes that they're setting.
Exactly.
So ultimately, the impact.
Impact. So yeah, so basically we are the linkage between the finance side and the tech side.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
is what that is where we come into picture. So when we talk to a finance person, we need to talk like a controller, or maybe like a proper finance person who understands products,
Right.
also who understands the end-to-end terminology also, I mean, in terms of front office, back office, GLs,
Hmm.
and different systems. When I talk to a tech, I may not know like the entire end-to-end tech, but what basic terminologies they are trying to say, that we need to be aware of.
So kind of a business
Business
analyst
analyst kind
role.
of a role. I mean, I wouldn't define it as a business analyst, because business analyst is again more tech this is more of like I would say understanding the needs of the product controllers on one side, and on the and on the second side we have the organization related projects or regulatory projects.
Okay.
So
Because you had some good experience into product control, this helped.
definitely, I mean, like if I give you an example, like honestly they don't like in transformation, there's honestly very less chance that you'll have freshers. You definitely need to have that product control knowledge to enter this particular field, because
Okay.
it's actually a very niche field. So I would definitely like it would cater to those people who already have an investment banking experience, specifically
Right.
within product control, or they understand the products well, they understand the uh, systems well. So
Okay.
the term, the like okay, what is front office, what is back office, how is the flow. So that is like very important for a person, and that definitely comes with experience, because when a fresher enters the market, he would have the basic academic knowledge of products, or maybe the like whatever like he has learned on his own through different courses.
Right.
But then when he enters there's like a lot, I mean, like there are like different like how is it that this product is booked, what happens later. So that knowledge he definitely gains
When he starts
when
working.
he yeah when he starts
Okay.
working.
Now, for the audience, the reason I explicitly ask these questions because a lot of people are not even aware that there is a product control team.
Yeah.
Because they don't see a similar team in a Indian bank.
Indian, correct.
So they are only aware that there is operation, there is risk.
Yeah.
So there's a product control team within finance where FRM, CFAs get hired. You have done FRM.
Yes.
So first of all, how did it help you? Because you were previously into ops.
Yeah.
So having FRM did it help you in understanding products?
Definitely. Okay, so if I just take a step back and talk about my ops journey, I mean, I basically did a like every other like I would call it a youth. I had that I studied management, post management with a specialization in finance. Even I had like lots of thought about like what is an investment bank, what is that. And I started with ops, because that is like the most I would say readily available job. There are a lot of openings within ops. Finance comes a step higher, but then obviously they only hire, I would say, a CA, or maybe from like your like niche, like very niche colleges, like for example your IIT IIMs. But if I talk about ops, I think ops is like open to all, I mean nothing, but then you learn a lot in ops, obviously.
So while you were in ops, you started with FRM, correct?
Yes, yeah.
And the purpose was to move out
See,
of
I was
ops.
honestly I was looking at like different courses to make to like basically like how do I make myself stand out in terms of, because see, ops you have a lot of people, so what is it that you have additional which would make you stand out. So
Okay.
that's why I looked at different courses, like I looked at CFA, I looked at FRM is something which really suited my skills and my interest as well, because I have done my bachelor's in statistics, so I had an inclination towards quants, analytics, and all. So that's why I really enjoyed doing FRM, and definitely doing an FRM really helped me to like get in within the finance industry, and to and especially within product control for that matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, because a lot of students they want to enter into investment bank, but they do not want to join ops.
Yeah.
So, what is your take on that?
Honestly, there's no work. I mean, this is like a misconception. I don't know why people call it like, okay, no ops. Honestly, the amount of learnings which you have within ops, I mean, if I take my example, the kind of product knowledge I gained within ops and the team I was assigned to, I mean, that really helped me. I mean, that helped me academically also while doing these courses like FRM, CFA, and all, and also during my like going the next level, like getting into finance. Obviously, like if you compare the pay, like ops versus finance, I would like say it like okay, there is definitely
The price
difference.
difference.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
there is difference, but then these are your stepping stones.
Okay. And now, with respect to, since you've seen three different teams
Yeah,
broadly, if somebody wants to succeed in the finance industry,
yeah,
a fresher or say 1 year experience
yeah.
wants to get into investment bank, what are the skill set that he should ideally have? Broader. I'm not only talking about product control.
Okay,
Broader
broader.
skill set. I will come to product control
Yeah.
also, but broader skill set that anybody should have.
Honestly, the most important soft skill I would say is curiosity. Have that curiosity to explore, learn new things, be open in your mind. See, I can say do this course, do that course, but the main thing is the application, and for application you need to
Right.
have a mindset.
Hmm.
So to have that mindset, it is very, I mean important. I
Okay.
mean, because see, you might you might do a course, you might like this get you might get a call for the interview, but within an interview, when the panel sits, they will definitely grill you on your products, they will grill you on your academics,
Right.
but they also look at mindset.
Okay.
So honestly, they see your attitude here. What
Hmm.
is the attitude? They might give you some hypothetical scenarios and just see your views. And for example, like even if a person is trying to fake it, they get caught over there.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah,
So, and because what happens is that students, they prepare for these courses additionally, they learn all about it, but they don't get calls for interview.
okay.
That is the one challenge that a lot of people face.
Hmm.
A lot of freshers are facing a problem that they do not have experience.
Experience.
So nobody's calling them.
It's the classic chicken and egg situation, I would say. Like honestly, you need a job, they ask you for experience, but
Yes.
that is what you're applying for. I mean, okay, so first and foremost, I would say, if I talk about like our country, like Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, these
Hmm.
are your major financial centers.
Right.
Okay, firstly. Secondly, all the premier education institutes are from these metro areas. So, like I would say, do your academics really well.
Hmm.
Okay, know like your like if you're specializing in something, like for example in your last year, even if you do a vanilla course like a BSc, but if you're very good at that,
Hmm.
because then you would definitely like for example, if you do a BSc in a mathematics
Hmm.
or even a pure sciences, because I have honestly seen in finance people having like a BSc in chemistry,
And they're also getting
and they
job.
are also getting a job because they know their stuff. They are not going to test you on your chemistry formulas. They are going to see how honest are you with your work.
Okay. And
That
you're
is one.
talking about freshers with chemistry background
Yeah,
joining.
I have seen. I mean, when I was
Okay.
doing my management, I would see people who've already done their bachelors, who've done their like masters in pure sciences, and then doing an MBA just to get into corporate. I've
Okay.
seen such scenarios as well.
Okay. So
Yeah.
even though you have a science background, doesn't
Science
matter.
doesn't matter. I mean,
Okay.
doesn't matter. If you have an inclination towards finance,
Hmm.
you should definitely give it a try.
One tip for students or freshers who are looking to go, they've got an interview call.
Yeah.
They have an interview next 2 days. What ideally they should do?
Okay. I think firstly the role which you have applied to,
Hmm.
so JD or the description, you should be thorough with it. Like you can't sit in the interview and say, okay, I don't know what I've applied. Looks like a generic one. You can't say that.
Okay.
Study your JD really, really well.
Okay.
Study the organization which you're applying
Hmm.
for really, really well. I think definitely today's youth is very, very smart. They are into LinkedIn and all. They definitely know what is happening within an organization,
Right.
so they can like connect online. Like for example, if you have got a call from from a particular investment bank, just go to LinkedIn. Just talk to few. I would say maybe connect with connect with like-minded people, like, and just try to understand, okay, what are the different obviously no one would give you that insider info, but just a
What is
generic info.
basically what is the company
What is the
doing?
company like? Honestly, you can't be sitting in an interview and don't know what the company is
I
actually
think so
doing.
because most of those people, they don't understand the business. of the
Exactly.
company, and they
Exactly.
just come for the
They
interview.
just can't come
So
for
this
the
is
interview.
one thing that a lot of audience should keep in mind, that understand what are the products that they
Products
have,
that have.
which country they are into,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
market they're
Definitely.
serving. At least basic thing.
Basic things.
This tells the interviewer that you have done your basic work,
Exactly.
and it creates a perception that you are
Perspective. You're
serious.
serious. I mean, I would, if I give an example, like in one of my interviews, I was asked, okay, what is the vision of our company? It is there in all. I mean,
Got it,
basically,
got
it's
it.
a
It is
way,
there on your website
it's
also.
there on the website. When you enter the office, it is written in bold. But have you read it? That
That's
is the
correct.
thing.
Because all of these big companies, they are very particular about what is the vision, what is the mission of the company,
Exactly.
few goals that they have set,
Hmm.
and they highlight it in every town hall, every
Exactly.
meeting. So that is one part. And also, connecting question to this, if anybody is looking out to get into investment bank, in terms of career growth, in terms of networking
Hmm,
opportunities,
hmm, hmm, hmm.
what what can you talk about it? I mean, what happens in investment bank?
Honestly, okay. So first you spoke about, I mean, the firstly investment bank, and secondly the networking
Hmm.
aspects. See, invest in India, there are a lot of these offshore roles which are available.
Hmm.
Like for example, you have your stakeholders sitting in major financial centers of the world, like London, New York, but
Hmm.
all the offshoring work is
It's
over
sent to
here.
India.
Yeah, is basically sent to India. So you need to know, okay, what is the kind of work? Is it product control? Is it financial control? Is it regulatory?
Hmm.
I mean, if you look at within finance, there are, like, honestly, 10 to 15 major like department which sit within finance. So just make a list of departments. So
Okay.
here we are only talking about control functions, but then there are other
Other
areas
risk
like fraud,
areas,
yeah, risk,
global
fraud,
markets.
global markets, and all that sit within an investment bank.
Right.
So you should be, honestly, all this information, like, sadly, we don't get in our academics,
Huh.
but this is on our own. Maybe we have friends, like, who have already worked two,
Hmm.
3 years. This I'm specifically talking for a fresher.
Hmm.
You would definitely have people within your colony who are, like, experienced 3 to 4 years, who you hang out with. You just try to like, converse with them. Okay, so what are the different departments in your organization? What is it that each like, basically each department does? Like, what is their primary function,
Okay.
if if
Okay.
if I if I may call it, because then you will be able to appreciate it better.
Okay. How your work is connected to some other team,
Yeah, like
and if you
like
want
what are the
to,
joins, what are the linkages between different teams.
right.
See, because as a fresher, you have that curiosity much more,
Hmm.
because you, okay, I want to know what is happening in an investment bank. Because trust me, if you ask me, okay, did you know anything about an investment bank post your 12th or during your graduation, I would say
Right.
very
Definitely.
less,
Huh.
and none. I would like very less. It's more through my interaction and networking through different channels. I think now, though, with all like people having smartphones, tech, and all, they easily talk to, like, people.
Hmm.
Even, like, they can connect with LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is a very good tool, and LinkedIn Premium. I mean, I would say, like, just take the free trial for a month, I would say, and just use, because that is what I did.
Link is in the description.
Yeah. Just
No, I'm
use
just
it.
kidding.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So, okay, so we talked about one point which is very interesting, that networking. Because when I was also working
Yeah.
internally, also people give importance to networking.
Yeah.
So if you leave LinkedIn aside, within
Yeah.
the organization, somebody has already joined.
Yeah.
How should he or she should do networking? What is your two, three pointers that you can talk
Sure.
about?
Honestly, firstly, he should not be restricted just to his team,
Okay.
because a team may be like 5 to 6 people doing similar kind of work, but then there are other sub teams as well.
Hmm.
He must go out there, interact with different teams, so
Right.
that he understands, okay, this, like, what is his work related to the other team, and how both are trying to build towards a common objective.
Right.
So go out there, interact with different teams, like, just have a floor walk, and just, because honestly, if, like, during your fresher days, people would be more than happy to guide you. I mean, there are senior
Right.
VPs who are more than happy to share their experience. please feel free, connect with them. I mean, in specifically in my case, I reached out to a different team VP on my own, just on a
Right.
like a Teams channel, or just on Communicator, and he was more than happy to share his experience. He was like, people don't come up to me, I don't know why. I mean, you should have that curiosity, because
Right.
since you're a like you just like in your nascent stage, like fund like 1 to 2 year within your organization, that is where you can do maximum mistakes and no one will judge you.
Right.
Obviously, you can't do repeated mistakes, but it's fine to do a
You get a
mistake.
benefit of doubt.
Exactly. I
Yes.
mean, like no one will judge you the way people are judged, like maybe 5 years down the line.
Hmm.
So your first 2 years are very, very critical. Go out there, explore, I
Hmm.
would say.
And just to add a point, I worked with an Indian company, then moved to a American multinational investment bank. So I could sense the difference in the culture, the kind of opportunities you have to talk to people. Previously, it was not there.
Yeah.
When I was there in the Indian company.
Yeah.
Now over here also we had even there also we had a mentor-mentee program.
Yeah.
But not many people were actually using it
Exactly.
because they are entirely stuck in their day-to-day work
Mm-hmm.
and they don't get time to do networking,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is one challenge.
Yeah.
And also with respect to skill development, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your take? Because
Yeah.
people who are in banks, Indian banks also, they are also doing this CFA, FRM and all.
Mm-hmm.
They wish to do,
Mm-hmm.
but they fail. Okay, that is one part. Second is how should you take care of the skill development program that you're doing side by side with your job? That is my first question. If you answer, then I'll ask the second one.
Okay.
What is the first
I
one?
think talking about upskilling basically. Okay. So there are organizations which tie up with different edutech portals, like for example a Coursera or an edtech. So honestly, please make use of those opportunities. Or maybe if I take LinkedIn again, there's LinkedIn Learning.
Yes.
So LinkedIn Learning, there are free courses available for individuals working within that organization.
Right.
Just focus, but have a goal in mind. Just don't click on courses just because they are free and you want to do it. Okay, what is your goal? What will you achieve by doing this course?
Right.
Have that mapped out, have that charted.
Right.
Then definitely do that course. And the good thing is, like, you have like weekends to explore, or maybe like if you can take out like even a half an hour on a daily basis, or maybe just like explore on weekend. But then having that goal of why you are doing that course or why you are upskilling yourself
Right.
is really important before committing to it. But then you should definitely take up that. And also I would say like a lot of these banks have really good education policies.
Tuition policy.
Yeah, tuition policy, like for example, if you give an exam and if you clear it, everything is reimbursed. Because see, obviously, since these are like foreign exams, so you need to pay a fee in either USD or Euro,
Right.
depending which exam you're giving. That sometimes is a bit hindrance for especially freshers, because okay, is it too high, is it too low? But then just make use of these programs. I
Right.
have personally made use of it during my FRM.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I mean, Pranav, thank you very much for taking out time and talking to us, especially giving insights on what is product control team does, what does transformation does, and from your experience, what ideally somebody should do when he enters into finance.
Yeah.
So all of this will be very, very insightful for students, freshers who wish to enter into finance. So thank you very much and taking out time.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, I would say, because you are actually having these connect sessions. I'm just thinking, if this was done like almost 5 to 10 years like before, then obviously I would have been more curious to understand. So this initiative which you are driving is like really, really good. And I congratulate you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.